More on that story now. Hikmet Hajiyav is a former spokesman for Azerbaijani's foreign ministry, and he joins me live from Baku. Thank you very much for your time there. Now, why has a relatively stable ceasefire been broken in this region?
I would like to say that, there was not a relative stability, and ceasefire regime was regularly violated by Armenian armed forces. Armenia deliberately violates the ceasefire regime by attacking and killing Azerbaijani militaries as well as civilians residing in the territories adjacent to the front line. And over the past years, intensification of Armenian violations has been further increased. And over the night of 2nd of April, Armenian armed forces, with the use of heavy weapons like mortars and artillery, attacked the position of Azerbaijani armed forces over the contact line, and also Azerbaijani civilians. As a result of such an irresponsible action of Armenian armed forces, one civilian was killed and another one was seriously injured. In a way, it's in a systematic way of Armenia to deteriorate the situation.
Okay, there's been several casualties. Can you talk us through how many troops has Azerbaijan lost in the last week in this conflict, and what action have you taken in retaliation?
And actually, Azerbaijani armed forces, in a manner of self-defense, reacted to such a provocation of Armenian armed forces, and also our Azerbaijani armed forces acted to guarantee security of Azerbaijani civilians, because behind the contact line area of Azerbaijan, and densely civilians are living, but from Armenian side, simply this area are ethnically cleansed, and therefore, as a result of actions of Azerbaijani armed forces, several strategic heights were liberated from the occupation of Armenian armed forces, and 2 villages. And as a result of such an action, Azerbaijani armed forces sustained 12 losses among the servicemen. And Armenian side also sustained extremely high number of casualties.
Okay, well, Hikmet, there are concerns that the fighting could lead to more widespread conflict. Do you think this is the case?
That potentially possible, because Azerbaijan has always warned and informed the international community that illegal presence of Armenian armed forces is a major threat to regional peace and security. So that to guarantee lasting and sustainable peace in the region, Armenian armed forces has to be withdrawn from the occupied territories of Azerbaijan, as it is demanded by the resolutions of the United Nations Security Council. But unfortunately, Armenians' aim is to continue its destructive policy, and as a result of which to sustain the current status quo. That's unacceptable and unsustainable. Therefore, it's our expectation from the international community that we should combine all our efforts to demand from Armenia to withdraw its troops from occupied territories of Azerbaijan. Otherwise, escalation of the situation is always a possibility.
Okay, Hikmet, thank you very much for your time. That's Hikmet Hajiyav. He's a spokesman for the Azerbaijan's foreign ministry.